Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I figured I'm kind of pushing here for plat. We're about 15 minutes out. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to actually get there, but I figured if I did, I might as well put it on video and you guys can watch along with me. See how I go about trying to do this. I'm not great at Arena. I like it. It's kind of fun, but it's very difficult and I don't spend most of my time focused on it. So I'm always a little bit behind on the meta, but it's been pretty enjoyable. So I figured I'd just kind of go through it. You guys can watch along, see, you know, what I learn or don't learn along the way. And I'll just kind of impart maybe some of the thoughts and the things I've learned along the way, trying to build my teams for this. Obviously, you know, one of the things getting an arena defense set up, haven't been great about that. But one of the big things I've been learning is on arena offense, you really want to be fast. Like if this is a 30-second win, I really want those 15-second wins. That's kind of the idea. So trying to find teams that are able to do that as good as possible is really one of the keys. Now for me, I have some of the, you know, I definitely have some of the meta champions in arena now. So one of the things I've been, you know, I just made a recent change is when running my offense, I've brought in Madame Saris here to give me that decreased defense and weaken. And this allows my Soulless to, you know, single hit nuke the enemy. Without that decreased defense, it's not a regular thing and I can definitely get beat. So that's definitely something I'm trying to incorporate more. This kind of team, if their Arbiter's faster than mine, the Warlord's gonna reset everything and this is gonna be just a slog of a fight worth quitting out of instead of fighting. But because we do go for it first, my Kymar is able to sleep them, which allows me to go right through this. And there we go, Soulless with the big hit. Doesn't kill them all, but definitely gets us started on the right path. And the great thing about Kymar, this is why he's such a good champion for arena, especially is he gets you that reset and gives you another crack at the apple, basically, when you're trying to kill the enemy. So there we go, we get the big hit. Now we kill all the real enemies. Only person we have to worry about is Rotos, and when Soulless gets another turn, should be dead with his A2 here. And I think it should happen right about now, right? Crack. But still 40 seconds, it's a little bit long. You can see we're still about 80 points out of the Platinum Arena. And at this point, I am trying to pick and choose my fights, right? I don't want to just attack anybody. And this is the reason why Madame Saris can be really great. When I'm facing a tanky team like this, there's no real offensive threats. The only offensive threat is Tormund out there, maybe, probably. But at this point, all I'm trying to do is take down all the support people, right? And so there we go. We took down Rector Drath, that's one reviver. We took down Necrit, that's one person keeping people alive. And now we just have to worry about Siphi. Yeah, Swift Parry sucks. Came back and but we get that reset anyway from Kymar, so we're able to take her down, and then it's just about finishing Tormund off. And so this is gonna be a pretty quick run, again, you know, under a minute, but not necessarily as fast as I want to get. We're 12 minutes out and I'm still good 70 points away, so this is gonna be pretty tough to get where I want to get to. But this team is very effective, especially against slower teams. Even if they're tanky, we're able to get the win every time. Now, the other part of this is, what's my defense doing? Is my defense holding people back? Are people avoiding it? Both of those are really important things in order to be able to advance. If people are targeting me, whether they're winning or not, it's not going to be great for my advancement, right? So a lot of times, what a lot of these defenses are designed to do is just avoid you getting attacked at all. And so basically right now, I'm just trying to make it so that, you know, my team doesn't get attacked very often. Even if I lose all the fights, if I'm not getting attacked very often, that's good enough. But you can see this is getting a little, you know, I need to start taking some people down here because we're already getting close to a minute. And so, you know, is this worth it is already a bit of a debate. Now we just have Necrit left. This is just a matter of time at this point, and hopefully that matter of time will be faster rather than later. There we go. Put him down. 52 seconds. Much too long of a fight, but we're catching up slowly but surely, just trying to find the right team to go after. I'm not seeing any great ones here. Let's reset. Here's a good one. And for a team like this that doesn't appear to be super duper tanky, I can bring in Hegemon, and that's going to ensure that I go first. Basically, by getting that A1, slowing down the enemy, their fastest champion, and that'll get me in sync. We get the sleep out there, and then nuke them down. That's the kind of team, that's the kind of fight I want to have right there. That's exactly the type of fight we want to have. They have a Hegemon, I really don't want to even bother with that. This might be a good team if we can get them. If we can go first before them, this could be pretty good here. Always got to be wary of that Warlord, but it looks like, yeah, Siphi's going to be first. Got it locked down. And if we can get the sleep, which we do on everybody but Siphi, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Now all we need is Soulless to go. Boom. Nuke him down. 13 seconds. Getting those wins. We are getting closer and closer to making it, guys. But of course, this is going to be a little dicey if we're going to make it or not. Now, of course, Valkyrie can always throw things off, right? Once my Siphi goes, Valkyrie is going to be a pain in the butt. So it's a good thing to have Hegemon here, slow down their Arbiter. Even with the turn meter boost, we should be able to cut in right here with Kymar before their champion goes, right? And now we get our turn. Boom. It's okay. We should be able to come back around with the reset from Kymar. Is that a relentless champion right there? That's ridiculous. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a relentless Skull Crown before. Fortunately, it's taking a little bit longer than I wanted, but there we go. Got the reset. 30 seconds. Okay. 9 minutes out. We are 40 points away. So we are definitely in the right approach here. This is what we are looking to try to do. This one's going to be trickier because of Valkyrie. So let's see if we can't make this happen. This one's going to be tricky, guys. All right. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and slow her down. They get the turn meter boost. Boom. Oh, he resisted. That's a high resist Warlord. That is less fun to have. And that's going to make this a very, very long fight, unfortunately. So I think for this, we're going to need to target Siphi here. I need to put her down, so I need Soulless to do his work right there. If he can, that'll be huge for us. Boom. Boom. They're immune to all this stuff, so it's just about... They don't have a lot of damage in their comp, so I'm not worried about them hurting me. What I am worried about is the time this is taking, though. So we got the sleep. Boom. Hit her. That's good. And now I need Soulless's big hit to come back around. If we can get that to come back around, that'll be huge. And the counterattack obviously just takes a lot of time. And we're getting to the point where I should have probably just quit out right away. Are we there? Yeah, okay, good. There we go. See, that just needed that one hit, and then all of a sudden it's over. That's all we were looking for. And we're 30 points out. It's getting close, guys, getting close. Again, the stupid Warlord teams, but they're kind of easy pickings. It's just how much time do I have? All right. Yeah, gonna go and shorten that. And I need Kymar to go here. Perfect. Got the sleep. Game, set, match. And as we get the nuke from Soulless here in just a second. That's fine, Trenda. You can do that. Boom. And clap. All right. We're moving, guys. We're getting close to that Plat Arena. We're under 20 points right now. I don't really want to mess with that team. I don't think I actually want to mess with this team because of the Kymar. So we're just going to refresh here. We got another 6 minutes to go. This seems like a decent one. Now, obviously with Ursuga, it just makes things a lot tougher as far as, you know, winning the fight, as far as killing them quickly, but it should still be doable. Hit Siphi, lower her down. We have a provoke set on my Hegemon, which just helps, right? A lot of people do stun sets. I'm actually a fan of the provoke because it's a higher chance of landing, which means more likely I'm going to hurt them, and that's kind of the goal here. So at this point, it's just a matter of how fast are we going to win, right? They don't have any revivers, they don't have any damage dealers. It's just how quickly is this going to happen? And my guess is pretty quickly, but we need to get Soulless coming back around because he's my damage dealer, and I need him to hit harder than that. But Ursuga is a super tough champion, so it's always hard to kill. That's fine. That's fine. Boom, 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 and clap. All right, 41 seconds. 41 seconds, a little too long. We're 17 points out, guys. All right, let's just refresh this. Perfect. With the Hegemon, we're going to be able to go first because we're going to slow them down. All those champions are squish, so I'm not worried about them taking turns or anything. and none of them are going to be high resist. You can tell just based off the team that they have. And clap. That one fast and easy. It's exactly what we want. Let's see if we can't find another one like that. This one should be very similar. And this is what Arena Reset is, right? It's, you know, try to get your wins in as quick as possible. Try not to lose too many points on defense. And that's pretty much it. You can see my points are holding steady though. So my defense is holding up. Nobody seems to be really attacking it. I believe I have, it's Hegemon, Siphi, Rodos, and Ursuga. So pretty tough team. Definitely something not a lot of people are going to want to go against, which is helpful. This is a fine team for me to go against. The Canderfons are always tough when you have Kymar because he's weak affinity, so he resists a lot of the weak hits, will mess you up. Now I'm considerably faster than all these people. I'm gonna go ahead and use Hegemons and lock some of these skills out. I think is the best move. So we locked 3 of them out, got the sleep in, got the provoke, which is nice, so we don't have to worry about Canderfon really messing with us, and then we can get the hits and just reset and get it in again, and that's easy enough. So I like to look at the turn meter. If their turn meter, their fastest champion is equal to or faster than my Siphi, then that means we're gonna A1 with Hedgie. Otherwise we'll A2. We are in plat now, guys. We made it. So now it's just about staying here, right? A lot of Hedgie. God, these teams are all exactly the same. None of those teams look fun for me. So we're gonna skip that. Don't want to mess with those. I think we're fine just ignoring that, and we'll see if we can't find something a little bit more palatable. This one should be fine with us. They have a what's it called? A Valkyrie, right? And that Valkyrie is going to be. So here we're gonna try and lock out these skills because we are faster than their Siphi, so I don't have to worry about that. It's okay that Valkyrie does that because we have Kymar there to put the sleep to strip those buffs, and then I don't really need to worry that much about the Valkyrie ability. We can still come in, we can still nuke. Hegemon's still locking him out. It's not a worry for me. That's why this is a team that is a good one to hit for my squad. Of course, now we are in plat. We are going to start getting attacked. And these teams take for frickin' ever, which is just annoying as well. I need this reset. I need freaking, come on, Solus, do your work. There you go. Now I just need to put her down. She's super tanky right now for some reason, which is just annoying again. Boom, there we go. All right. Still in plat. We're holding steady right now, guys. This is the idea. So let's see if we can't do this now. This is a Hegemon team. This might be an interesting one. My Hegemon is generally faster than any Hegemons I'm facing. There is another approach I can take with this type of a team, but I think, especially because they have a Ray, I'm going to keep Hegemon in there and we're going to see how this works. This one's a bit of a risk, and honestly, this risk is not the way to do it. Interesting, their Hegemon went first. Not happy with that, but I think I can lock most of their skills in. Maybe not. This could be really bad. Oh, this could be real bad. This is actually really, really bad. Okay, we're going to lock her down. Sleep her. Yeah, that's it. Now we lost that one. That was a mistake, and that's what happens. All it takes is one mistake. We got 2 minutes left in this. 2 minutes left. I have to win whatever it is I'm facing. Here we go. Let's do this one right here. Yeah, this should be perfect. This fight should take us about 40 seconds. I should be able to get at least one more in. Boom. Slow her down. Everybody goes. Kymar sleeps, and then I just need Solus to go. Boom. Now their Rotos is gonna go, right? We took him down to 50%. He is gonna take a turn. Oh my god, the Rotos is hefty. That is a hefty Rotos right there. Yeah, we can just revive. I don't see it being too much of an issue. There we go. We're still gonna be able to win. And this win's this had better put us back up in plat, or pretty darn close. Otherwise we're gonna be in some bad shape here, guys. Real interested to see how this turns out. I'm really interested to see what you guys think of this video too. I haven't done anything like this before. I've never done a plat reset video. So let me know what you guys think. We are 1 point still ahead in plat, 51 seconds. Is there a team here? I don't see one. I need one good team to win with, guys. Is there a speed team that I can mess with? One speed team I can mess with. I don't see it. Let's refresh one more time. This looks like our Huckleberry right here. Let's hope this one works. Boom. Got the sleep. That's what we needed. That was all we needed, was that sleep. And there we go. Arbiter. Why is she so tough? But that's good. That's the part. That's a great part about the Hegemon, is that we come back around and we start locking out skills, which is fantastic for us. We're already immune, so I don't have to worry about Astralon. And then we get the wipe right there. We're back in plat, I think. And we just see if we can't get 0 seconds. So that's it, guys. All right. Let's see where we finished. So nervous. Okay, it's ready. Let's see where we finished. Hey, we made it, guys. We made it into plat. Congratulations to me, I guess. I haven't been in plat in like a month or two. That's great. Number 241. All right. Not last. Definitely not first. But that's fantastic. I haven't been in Platinum Arena for a long, long time. So that was kind of cool. That was a fun little reset. Not a bad team. Definitely have some little changes I want to make to it. I'd like to get my Riho slightly faster than my Kymar. I think if I do that, I can face Hegemon teams a lot more effectively, where she can cleanse the Hegemon. And if I'm still fast enough, then my speed team can still go, right? So the slow Hegemon teams, I would still be able to take on, because I can have my Siphi go, lead right into Kymar, who sleeps the enemy, and then Solus comes by and wrecks shop. But I'm not fast enough yet for that. Or my Riho is like 2 speed, too short, which is just annoying. I just don't have that gear. So interesting. Let's see what we got. All right, we got speed on the helmet. That looks like a great piece. Some accuracy too, so that can be really useful in a variety of areas. I don't particularly care about the flexion set all that much, but you know, it does have its uses, especially in things like Doom Tower. Interesting pieces. I wouldn't say any of those are great, but look at these Swift parry pieces. We're getting speed on them. That is huge. Got speed here on this weapon. Excellent. Crit damage glove. No speed, no crit rate. Definitely not my favorite thing, but I have hardly any Swift parry gear, so it's already a win. But yeah, there you go. That's what you get for finishing in plat, guys. Now, look, those rewards are not like kick butt rewards or anything. But if you finish there every week, obviously it gets better and better. And that's how you get people with ridiculous sets of like Swift parry gear and stuff like that. All in all, this was pretty fun. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Leave a comment down below, though. Let me know. Did you like this type of a video? Was this helpful to you? Did you learn anything as I pontificated on my team and how I was running it? Obviously, I was focused on the fights, but, you know, 15 minutes, I felt like I kind of explained at least what I was doing. I suppose really quickly, since I know some of you are going to ask, what is my team? How are they built? This is my Riho. I do have her in immunity gear, 311 speed, 254 accuracy, very fast. I have my Siphi right here. This is my lead. She's in my heart. 358 speed, pretty darn tanky. Not the tankiest, but pretty darn tanky. Let's see who else we use. Solus, obviously, this is my damage dealer. Now, I think it's a pretty good Solus, but compared to the top plat players, not even close. I mean, you saw that Rotos just smack right through my 5,600 defense Solus with a huge shield, just smacked right through him. So as far as how good can a nuke champion be, pretty good, right? But yeah, there you go. 254 crit damage. He is in Savage gear, which is great. Savage and crit damage, pretty darn good champion, I would say. Trying to think, who else did I use? We used Kymar extensively. I got his accuracy up to 581. Ideally, this is closer to 700. That's the level that you really need to be at these days. 312 speed, that does keep him speed tuned. If you guys are trying to speed tune your team, you can visit my calculator on my website. It's an arena speed tune calculator. What that means, when your champion goes first, if you're speed tuned, no one will cut in on you, because you've tuned your team. Now, then that's what I've done with my Kymar. He's just fast enough, like literally just fast enough. So if my Siphi goes first, my Kymar will go second. You know, Valkyrie can definitely interrupt that. But outside of that, it's pretty much guaranteed. I do need to get that accuracy up at some point. I would love to have him in immunity gear at some point. Those things just aren't practical at the moment. I think those are the champions I use. Who else did I use? Madam Sarah, she is in my vault, so I'll pull her out so you guys can see. She's I just reworked her, actually. I was talking to Smiley, TK, and URATs, and, got a little bit of advice, especially from Smiley, and really pumped up the accuracy. 698, 695 actually, almost 700. Like I said, that's really where you want to be to strip all the buffs, regardless of a resistance team or not. And 212 speed doesn't have to be super fast because we have Kymar to sleep the enemy. Because they're going to sleep, it's not like we have to be fully in tune past that. We can rely on that to keep us alive. So that's the offensive team that I'm using. If you want to see the defensive team that I'm using my slower Siphi here, actually. But I have her in Swift Parry gear, 241 speed, a lot more HP, almost 90,000. Again, shout outs to Smiley TK for helping me with that. Go check out his YouTube channel. We have Ursuga Warcaller, one of my recent pulls, amazing champion. So good for arena, 100k HP, 3,300 defense. Speed's not super important, right? It's just she's there to keep everybody else alive. I have her in Guardian gear, which may be a little bit extra, but I might be able to get a little bit more benefit from her putting her in something else, to be honest. But great champion. I love the gear. I think it's really fun. And she's been great for me. She keeps everybody alive. The other champion that I have on my defense, Hegemon. I don't know if I showed my Hegemon, actually. This is an important one. This is a Hegemon that I made with Wantames a long time ago. You should check out that video. He breaks down my team and how to build it out. Really helpful if you're looking for strategies for arena. 564 accuracy, again, we could probably up that, right? I think getting that closer to 700 would be good. We want him fast because the fastest Hegemon goes first when you're debating. You saw I faced one and they went before me, but it's not crucial, right? The big thing is the accuracy. The other big thing is actually having a really low crit rate. We don't want to proc the masteries that give you more speed when you crit on an ally. So that's kind of one of the weird things. Low crit rate, high accuracy. You can always build a Hegemon other ways, right? You can build one with very high damage too, and just try to nuke the enemy before you get to them. But I know when you're talking plat level, that's not usually a focus. We do have some attack on there, and we're not worried about survival. I did put them in a provoke set, which is the reason why the accuracy is so low. Ideally, I would bump up the accuracy at least another 50 points, get into that 600 range. Ideally, we're talking 700 range. But, for what I got, I think this was pretty solid. And I think that's it. Oh, and then my Rotos. I have him on my defense, right? So my Rotos is in Relentless gear. I think Savage might be a better choice, but I don't have a ton of Savage gear. I have really good Relentless gear. So 281 crit damage, 5,000 attack, 190 speed, even a little bit of accuracy is pretty solid, I would say. Not top of the line, but pretty solid. So let's take a real quick look and look at my arena defense, and we'll see how did my defense fare, because this is a very important part of it. So let's go to the battle logs. So you can see it doesn't look like I got attacked at all during the reset. Not once. That's a successful defense. It's a very successful defense, guys. Look, all these attacks happened at least an hour before. The one time I did get attacked, I actually won. So yeah, suck it, Tau. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. But you can see this is my defense, right? I got Ursuga, got Siphi, Rotos, and Hegemon. I have Ursuga as a leader for the HP bonus. I might actually be better off having her last in the comp so that her ability works better. Her passive ability, having her last is where you generally want her. But, I don't know. The HP bonus is pretty good, but I could swap. I could do something like that. Get more, get a resistance, because my Siphi does have some resistance, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, not really. Yeah, I mean, it's not really helpful, so I don't know. You got to figure what's, an extra 3,000 or 4,000 HP versus having Ursuga's passive work appropriately. I might go with that. Maybe we just go with Hegemon here and get a little bit extra crit rate bonus. That wouldn't be bad. And if I did that, I could actually tune my Rotos with less crit rate, that'd be pretty amazing, I'd have to say. Really good for my defense, right? So anyway, that was my team. That's what I use. Surprisingly effective, surprisingly successful. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different from me. Sorry for the long video, but it was kind of exciting. We did stuff. So till next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.